Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the returner elects to fair catch it. Nope. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If we can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback operating an empty set. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it to the left. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Fowles. Made the defense look slow that time. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. For what in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's McCoy. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston and Charlie Ward and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Makes a quick catch. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Noles begin to crank up the tempo a bit. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 35-yard line. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
They look to throw it here on second down. He goes down. The first quarter will end on that sack.
Tennessee 7, Florida State 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point, knocked it right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made way down to the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense on the field to take over. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's McCoy. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's got a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They're going to run it here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Kromenhoek. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And the Knowles are on the move here.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the Seminoles will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I mean, it's another sack for us. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half. The
Noles are in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down, this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. So this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. With the catch, it's Prescorn.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go...
And the ball to the ground. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Volunteers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go as he's being hit. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Snags a quick throw. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Handoff to the single back. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And the Volunteers moving quickly down the field here. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. reverse. Fights through the tackler.
There's so many play callers that get into the red zone and they get worried about the negative aspects of a certain play call. But not this guy. I love that you're willing to take advantage of your playmakers, do whatever it takes to gain yards and put the ball into their hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Vols line up with a first and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Tennessee 28, Florida State 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Cromenhoek. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally. This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Today, two teams collide in this hotly contested, very competitive Southeastern Conference. As we'll see, the Arkansas Razorbacks taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start. Yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Green. Looking to throw it deep. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Here we go, Chris. Early in the game, opening drive. This is a big decision and really an opportunity to send a message for this offense. Do you go for this close to the goal line and make that statement, or do you settle for 3?
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Arkansas. Number 6. Hauls in the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13.
To the 13.
Position to start the drive. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep? Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Alabama, 0.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Dropping back, it's Milroe. The pass rush closing in. The ball is loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to scramble. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
And they heave it deep downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A much-needed score, but trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. For Arkansas, 14, Alabama, 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Back to pass. It's Green. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And the Razorbacks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that can distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clinton.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to the left. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Using his legs, it's Miller. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. With the catch, it's Jackson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Dropping back, it's Green. Running out of time in the pocket. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Contact as he let the ball go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense...
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
That's the end of the 1st half with the game tied.
He's going to return it from the field. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's going to take for a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Now it's second down here. They'll run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough.
Touchdown, tied. They'll take the lead in the second half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Green. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver.
And is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. It's third down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but all...
Picked off a crucial turnover. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finding space at the 20. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Scanning the field. It's Green. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. And tackled there by the defense. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The offense really clicking here.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Slides to avoid the big hit. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking to throw. It's Green. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you got
Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to battle against one another. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Colliding here today, two top 25 teams having tremendous seasons set to battle it out against one another. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the 15th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Return starts just inside the end zone. Could be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good.
And the Colorado offense will take over. First and 10.
rest of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. Calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sanders. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Football comes out. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up the 1st down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Sanders. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Buffaloes. This quarterback on fire today. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, Kirk. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Colorado.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 17. Set to take this one away.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. Touchdown, Bama. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Quick throw to his receiver. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Buffaloes looking to keep this drive rolling. And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. red zone. Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Sanders. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And the quarterback dropping back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on his 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back.
It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Boy, a risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Defense is coming. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Dropping back. It's Sanders. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. Tackle made after a big gain. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th and and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? To the air. It's Sanders. Looking for the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Buffaloes come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the save. So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to win. Fourth and goal, everything covered. And instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Colorado.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First down and 10. Back to pass. It's Milroe. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Hunter. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackled after the interception. That will be the final play this first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Colorado 16, Alabama 14.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. Refusing to be brought down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. And there's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Sanders. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
The Buffaloes will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Yeah, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Catch made on the out route. Physical run breaks through a tackle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
First down, Alabama.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Handoff in a single back formation. Touchdown, Alabama. That puts them on top in the second half. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 21, Colorado 16.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Sanders. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll throw it now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. Down 5 late in the fourth quarter. Of course, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on fourth down in the fourth quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
In the clear at the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Tied. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give...